how much damage you get. But if you roll a 19 or 20, you die suddenly. And I had lost my front row, and I just had Ron Paul, and I rolled like a 19. And so Ron Paul died suddenly from a vaccine mandate.
Jeez.
All right. I'm going to use my Jim Rogan and he's 700 plus his 600 from his pistol. So that gives him 13 plus 400 from the capital. So that's well over 15. So that takes old executive out. And I'll take my one influence from that. All right. And then I've got one more card to attack this go around, and that's the Outdoorsman, 800 plus 4. So I'll go ahead and put that 12 on the SWAT team, and that will end my turn.
Man, Jim Roganovich is strong.
Yeah, when he's got a gun and he's at the gun range, don't mess with him there. That's like asking him to eat some elk meat and then sniff some salts, and he's going to tackle you.
Oh, that's epic. All right, so you just got this one, right?
Yeah, I eliminated your pro-life work executive with Jim Roganovich. He shot. And then
shot your pro-life work executive.
All right, that ends my turn.
Man, this culture war is getting serious.
It is. So good.
I'm surprised you got Bernie Sanders and you haven't stolen anyone's money yet, man. I don't know. It's your turn, Cameron.
Oh, thank God I could steal people's money. Okay, so I could draw 4 cards.
I just stacked your die, Cameron.
What?
I said
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play an IRS audit. That's going to give me $2 billion.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go refill my water.
Okay. And then I'm also going to play a William. Discard. That lets me draw 2. Okay. And then I'm going to play a Pound Me 2 and recover 1,800 from Senator Sanders. Thank God for that couch. Okay, so let's see, that's 18, that's 20. So if I make this a 3 and then move this one off, this 3 back on. So that is down to 3. And so equip that one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1.
Well, he's kind of planning out his own strategy there, Mark. I thought I'd kind of, that right now I think there's a little bit of extra time as you're going through like the first iterations, learning the rules and the mechanics of things, and especially in this tabletop sim, having to kind of work through the hotkeys. But on average, 2 to 3 people can knock out a game in around 45 minutes to an hour if they're pretty familiar with it.
Yeah.
We've even had some that are sooner. If you get a really good batch of cards, you might just knock everyone out in 30 minutes. The most we've had play at a time, I think, was 5. And that was about an hour and 40 minutes. So
it's a fun game. It's a hilarious game. I mean, you're always, it's not only learning the game, but just all the communication, the innuendos in these cards themselves, and you're just coming across them. I'm just laughing my butt off. Like, where's Fang Fang? That's what I want to know. Where is Fang Fang? She hasn't showed up.
Play your casting couch card, and maybe you'll find out.
Oh, well, I did play the casting couch card.
Oh, dude,
yeah, I played it, and I healed Senator Sanders from 1,800, dude.
Can I do anything, or is it no take? I was filling my water, man. I didn't think you were going to be so gung ho.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's just say I'm about to do it. You're back. All right.
There you go.
Wait.
I got Fang Fang, but
You got Fang Fang up there with Fang Fang. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold
all right. This is how Fang Fang works.
Fang Fang. There she is.
All right. So I played the casting couch.
All right.
Then,
so you played the casting couch.
And this is what Fang Fang. So which signifies Fang Fang because she's a trap and she's going to steal PP. So if an opponent uses a recover ability or utility card, suck up half the PP, recover it for yourself, and distribute the recovered PP where you choose.
Okay, so I'm gonna Fang Fang's gonna suck up 800 of your PP.
It's 900.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give it right back to you.
Political power, people. Political power.
Yes.
Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. It's a game.
HP is just a game. Health points. Ours is political power. PP.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, casting couch. Can you explain that again, Cameron? Can we go through this again for the audience? Casting couch. We got casting couch. We got Fang Fang. All right. So let's start casting couch.
So I played casting couch to recover the political power of Senator Sanders. He gets plus 1,800 political power.
Wow.
By playing it.
That's a lot of PP.
It's a lot of PP from the casting.
Because and what does Fang Fang have to do with that? She's
a trap. So it's a trap. So if I would have been here, I would have flipped it over because she's got the interrupt icon, which looks like broken chains. And then right as he's getting ready to heal his card, I'm like, give me some of that. Gives me that. So
gives me that.
I don't really have a use for it. And I don't want to break Cameron's heart so quickly. So I'll just let him keep his health. I just wanted to be able to showcase Fang Fang.
Oh, really? You're gonna be so. Oh, that's so nice of you.
I haven't taken any damage yet. Get good scrub, and maybe I'll have a reason to use it.
All right.
So, for clarification, Fang Fang had nothing to do with that interaction, or she did?
She did, but I made it pointless.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Like normally, if I was trying to go hard, I would have just taken half of his health recovery for the sake of making him weaker.
But gotcha. But go ahead and do it. Let's move the game along.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Then I take the 800 health and I flush it down the toilet.
Just because you can.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. All right. So Senator Sanders has 1,200 damage on him still because of that, as opposed to 21. So I went ahead and played a hero card of DEI Dean for 1 billion. And I'm also going to play another late night host for 1 billion. And I'm also going to play a barista for another 1 billion. Most baristas are leftists. So now I can do some damage. Remove one status effect from a card. Select front row card to silence during that player's action phase. Jail. Selected. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my champion's ability, which is pay their fair share. I'm going to spend 2 billion influence, and I'm going to steal 1 billion from both of you.
So we just subtract 1 from our resource.
Okay.
Which one's resource again?
The one CFC. On the left.
Oh, CFC. So I got 0. Damn, man. How do I bring this to 0? Why isn't my 0?
You take it out of the circle.
Oh, all right. Good copy.
So there's that. So he's attacked. Now let's look. I'm gonna see if I can do some damage to these libertarians, man. These guys are.
But before you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and use predation. Interrupt you, come all ye faithful.
What?
This card is activated. Select a front row card from each opponent's swamp to deactivate for 1 round.
Come all you faithful.
And I'll go ahead and deactivate your barista.
Okay.
And I will deactivate your MIGA. So I flipped them face down.
They're deactivated. All right. Is that 1 turn?
No, that's just my interrupt. It's still your turn.
No, how long are they deactivated for?
Yeah, for one turn.
All right. So, geez.
So when it's your turn again, Cameron, then those cards will flip back over.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack your fisherman. I'm gonna go ahead and attack your fisherman with my DEI Dean and late night host for 1,500.
1,500.
I think that's enough to put him in jail.
That is correct, Amundo.
All right. And I'm going to get 1 influence. And that's the end of my turn.
I didn't know killing fishermen was so influential.
It is if you're a DEI Dean.
Oh, I'm sorry, imprisoning. I got it. Jail.
You put him in jail. All right. That's the end of my turn.
So DEI Dean just put the fisherman in jail. I mean, that sounds about right. It sounds about right.
And she contacted her buddies over at the what is that?
The news station. Yeah, and the late night host made a news story about it. And that was enough to get him arrested.
What happened? Were they misgendering the fish?
Probably.
Those damn Delta smelt.
Oh man.
All right.
So my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got to pick 2 cards.
Yep, up to 5.
William. I got William.
It's a good one.
Ooh, I got some resources.
Yeah, and you can play, like Cameron was saying, those utility maneuvers. You can play that at any time. So
As soon as you
have no resource in your hand.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and play it. Now we can get some more cards in your hand and figure out what you're going to do.
All right. So where do I go with it?
The William goes to your jail/discard.
Yeah. This one?
It's this one.
What do I do
Right
with
above
this
your
one?
deck. You'll go ahead and put William into the right there.
Gotcha.
And then you can draw 2 more. Yep, in the jail, and then draw 2 more cards from the deck.
And why 2 when I've already got 4?
Because that's the effect of William is draw 2 cards.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm slow, guys. And I've got a 4-year-old that's like right to the left of me that is creating all sorts of havoc over here. So I'm going to throw him under the bus.
It's our target audience.
That was good. All right. I want to play this CFC card. So I put it over here in the bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I can bring this back because it gave me 1 bill. All right.
I think so.
And so what phase do you call this? You call this the resource phase or the deployment phase?
Resource.
All right. Resource phase. Can I pull another card since I threw that one down or no?
Yeah. If you have another resource card, you can.
Which I don't.
Or you can convert one resource to another. Because you can do a combination of them. You can either do 2 cards, or you can do 1 card, 1 conversion, or no cards, 2 conversions.
Gotcha. Why was that one flipped over?
Because they're deactivated from my last turn.
Oh. I don't put them in jail or anything?
Nope. They just can't do anything.
Gotcha.
They essentially, when a card's deactivated, if another card has an ability or you use like a utility card, that card is still there. You don't lose it. It just essentially serves no function. So it can't defend your champion. It can't attack. It can't be put to sleep. It can't be, confused, anything like that.
Gotcha. All right. Can I double these or is this separate? Like, for example, if I were to maneuver what's this one again?
That one's influence
Over to here and then throw this down. Would this go on top of this one or a separate thing?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
Like, would it go like right there or would it be?
No, you can only have one card in each of the front row slots. The only time you stagger is if it's a card that modifies that space. So think about like if you're deploying troops to you say you're told you've got 4 spots for 4 battalions or something, you can't kind of grab over and duplicate. You know, that's your spot for deployment, and that's all you have.
All right.
That works totally fine. In fact, there are some cards on the alt-right. There's a card, I think it's neo-Nazi, where no, Proud Boys. Proud Boys and Proud Boys will, if the more of the Proud Boys you have in the front row, the stronger they get and the more PP they have.
Oh, wow.
And I think there's one other card that is Soldier. It's in the Establishment Right deck faction. And when you play Soldier, if you have 2 or more, or maybe it's 3 or more, they you discard or you collapse them down from one individual card, and one of those soldiers remains on the field, and it turns into Fire Team.
Gotcha.
So that might be the only card that kind of collapses in on itself, or you can create multiple of.
So this is a utility card. Where can I put this anywhere right now or no?
Yeah, that's a recovery one.
Yeah, so that'll heal any damage cards that you have, and you'll just play it directly to discard.
Gotcha. So I can heal this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I put it right where? Discard?
Right on top of William.
Sweet.
Yeah, he likes the casting couch. So.
This completely heals it. Like no matter what it is, it completely heals it.
Right? It heals up to 1600.
Oh, up
18.
to 16.
Is it 18?
18. It's 18.
I should know this by now.
So it heals up to 18, but you don't get a difference from it. So like, let's say I only had 600 damage, played that. Would I have 600 left?
Question.
Let's see what it says.
No, this is the same. This is a rollover question we had when we were beta testing it. It's like, let's say you only need 1200. Do you get to roll the remaining 600 over to another card?
Yeah.
And that's not how that works.
If you read the effect, it specifically says, play this card to recover a single target ally card by 1800. So the card specifically is only for 1.
Okay. Up to a total of 1800.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Cool. All right. I think that's all I can do, right?
Did you attack?
I didn't attack yet, but for the deployment phase, that's all I can do, right?
I think so.
All right. She's gone. DEI Dean coming at you.
Okay. She has 18.
Coming at you. I'm coming at you with both of my SWATs. We're going for the Dean.
That's 18.
Plus 2. Oh, are you going to use your ability?
What?
He doesn't
have any influence. So 9. So that's 18. So she has. Oh, she's done. You're going to get 2 influence from that.
Sweet.
Because she was a hero.
So my SWAT just took out your DEI Dean.
Yeah, our DEI Dean got swatted.
She got swatted. Legitimately, though. Legitimately. Legitimately.
And now you can still attack her Trump.
She was doing communistic activity at the school. Like she got legitimately swatted. I mean, you're not going to get away with that. You're not going to get away with that.
Not if Trump's your champion. So.
Which MIGA, baby. MIGA.
So you got 1,300 more damage with Trump.
So how do I keep track of that?
Whoever you want to attack.
Oh.
And you can spend some morale too if you want to bump it up.
I can what?
You can spend up to 2 morale to amplify the damage, do some more damage.
So it'd be what, plus 200?
Yeah. So you got 13 plus 2 to get you up to 15. And so you can do up to 1,500 damage. So you could probably take out my late night host, or if you have a card that you want to take out on Eric's field.
Yeah, late night host. Yeah.
If you want to maybe distribute your damage to not me.
Touching grass. Touching grass. Dave Smith. Touching grass again. You got 2 touching grass over here?
Got 2 outdoorsmen. Yeah, they're dangerous because outdoorsman does a preemptive attack. So if you have less than 800 health and you attack my card, and or right now you're attacking a champion, your champion's going to take 800 damage from each of them.
Yeah, I'm going to add, what is it? 1,500, right?
Yeah. So you have to spend 2 morale. If you spend 2 morale, you could do up to 1,500. So, that'll be the one closest to your champion is morale.
Oh, I forgot about that. So I've got a total right now of 1,200. So if I spend, but that only brings me to 14.
You should have 13 because he has 700 damage and the pistol is 6. So
7 6 is 13 plus 2 is 15.
So I'm just going to do +1.
Yeah, you only need to
and then hit your touching grass guy.
All right.
Get him out of here.
You're going to take some preemptive damage.
Okay.
And that's going to be for 800. Okay. So I went ahead and put the die on your card for you, Mark.
Oh, appreciate it.
And then I put mine in the jail. Just make sure you get your influence.
You're going to get +1.
+1?
Yep. Is the resource system starting to make sense?
It is a little bit. It'll probably continue to click as we go on. I'm slow learner.
So that should be the end of your turn, I think.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, cool. Correct. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 3. All right. That wasn't very helpful. I'm going to convert. All right, this is pretty tricky. So I got a question, Cameron, because I got to look at this in the rules real quick. But was our conversion rule for max utility? I can only make those conversions in the resource phase, or is it anytime?
Once you hit max, you can do it anytime.
Okay, cool. So if I take during my resource phase my 2 CFC and morale, and I convert them into influence, I'll be at 10 influence, and then I can distribute that however I want, right?
Yep, at any time during your during your turn.
Cool. Then that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm at 10, and I'm going to rotate that over and go. Let's go 4 into CFC, which knocks my 10 down to 6, and then I'm going to put 1 in morale. So it should be 4, 5, 1. And the way to check I'm not cheating is that equals 10.
Okay.
All right. What was that? I'm going to go ahead and deploy old Miguel No Nice. It's going to cost me 2 billion. Knock it down to 2. And then
Miguel No Nice, Anarchy. Special ability, Civil War.
And then I'm going to put Senator Paul. And then I will deploy, let's see, 2 cards face down.
Okay.
So what's the point of the face down again?
So you don't know what they are.
And at what point would you know what they are?
If it's a trap card, I can trigger the trap card, or if it's a operative or hero during my next turn or subsequent turns, I can deploy those to the front row. Like Miguel No Nice was back here. So it's just a way that I can get cards out of my hands, or if I want to set a trap like Fang Fang or Predation.
Gotcha.
Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do. Actually, I'm not going to do anything. That's the end of my deployment phase. So I'll move right into my action. How are we doing over here, Cameron? This guy looks real pathetic. 1,500.
He looks real pathetic. Oh my gosh. The leftists do look kind of wimpy today.
So I got 1,000. How much do you have? 1,500. This is the hard part, is distributing the damage correctly. I'm going to attack with Outdoorsman, or no, rather, Dave Smith and Senator Paul. So that's
Okay.
1,000 apiece.
That's 2,000. So he goes to jail. You're going to get 1 influence.
Yeah. So I'll switch that over.
Oh, my champion's open again.
Yep. And
His legs are wide
I'm
open.
about to throttle him so hard. That's what you get for stealing my money, you grubby little communist.
Oh, the sound bites are epic. The sound bites are epic.
So Jim
I can't
for 17.
Okay, so 17 plus 12 is going to be what, 29?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other good thing is this game makes you have to learn math.
Yeah. Yeah, that's half the reason why I'm so slow. I'm like, oh, what's
All right, what health you got left, man?
Hold on.
Do you have more or less than 2,000?
I have 2,100.
Oh crap!
Are you going to take me off the field? Are you going to spend some morale and blow me away?
I'm working on it. Actually, I've got more than enough.
All right, do it.
So
let's go ahead and take the champion out.
Miguel No Nice for 1,000.
Okay, so that's going to be up
And
to 19.
Outdoorsman for 1,200.
And that's it. So you get 5 influence. So now it's just you two fighting. I've lost.
You lost. You lost your champion, Bernie.
Yep, he went to jail.
I get 5 influence, which caps me. I'm at 10.
Damn, dude, you're crushing it.
Oh, and you got a full front row.
But you're cheating. You made the game.
Yeah, I got a full front row. I get morale. What was it? It's just 1, right?
Yeah, because so if you have a full front row of mixed match or operative, you get 1. If it's all heroes, I don't remember, is it 2 or 3?
I think it's 2.
2, yeah.
So for the front row, like for your board, Cameron, for example, and my board, these spaces right here that are taken, they'll always be taken, like right here, for example.
No, after the end of his turn, that flips back over.
Yeah,
because it's 1 round. It's deactivated. So when his turn's over, you get to flip that puppy back over. But there are cards that'll lock down slots and stuff like that. So there's some.
In fact, in your deck, Cameron, let me go ahead and pull this out. This is an excellent card. I'm sure he's in here. Where is he? Oh, Chank. Poor Chank.
Chank Uger. What is this? Yeah, just flip over Chank. You can check Chank out.
Well, I was looking for. He's in the Establishment Left deck. That's why you didn't draw him. I was looking for William Crosby.
You over here?
All right, here I'll pull him out. But we got to put him away real quick. He's dangerous.
He drugs and rapes people.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Where's he at?
There he is. All right.
Where's he at? Let's show the audience. There he is. William Crosby, peeps.
So his ability, you select a front row card, you roll the D20. If it's 15 or greater, the target overdoses and is discarded. If it's 1 through 14, the target's put to sleep. And while asleep, William Crosby sucks off 200 PP from the target per turn.
Oh, political power, people.
And because it has that little circle with an X on it, he can't be stopped once he starts. It's not interruptible.
Damn. Crosby going to work.
Yeah, it works. It works on 2 ways because Crosby has a good amount of health. He's got 3,500 political power. But while he's putting someone, while he's drugging someone, essentially you get like a slight chance that you'll wipe the card out completely. But he's a crowd control. He'll lock a card down where it can't do anything. So if you've got a really good card and it's got a lot of health, it might take a while. Well, I'll just freeze it in place.
Yeah, there's so there's definitely some strategy with the drugging and raping people. So
drugging and stealing their political power.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
man.
is your turn now. Mine is all over. It's just you and me, Mark. I'm gonna find out if I can actually get out with a win.
I'm gonna throw 2. I just selected 2 cards. Let's see what they are. I got a hero, Justice Thomas. Okay. I got Williams again. William popping up again. You old dog. Slick Willie. Slick Willie. Slick. All right. Trap. A hero. All right. I don't. So I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do with the heroes?
You got to pay and get them out on your front row. So how much money do you have?
Oh, okay. I can get.
So what I would do is, I would go ahead and so before you do that, play William first. Draw some more cards because you may draw some more resource cards.
So William goes straight to jail.
Straight to jail. +2 from your deck.
Draw 2. Got it.
Yep.
Does he give me any of these?
So let's look and see. I think you got something. I think you got Angel Investor.
Did he get another? Oh, I thought he got another William. I was like, man.
So if you look down, play that Angel Investor to your bank. Oh wait, that was Your Lying Eyes.
Oh, sorry. It was this one. Oh, right here.
+2 billion. That's a good one.
+2. You're going there.
And so I would do that, and then you can also roll another one over.
Roll another one.
Or you can convert from another.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm definitely gonna probably convert, but let me see what I got so far.
Oh,
all right, so
some good ones.
I want to get Justice out there. He's a badass.
I think he's 2 billion.
2 bill, so we'll get him out there.
There you go, right there. That spot right there, and then you'll go. Yep.
All right, and
take that out of this. Yep. Let's take that out, and that represents.
And
0.
I think I'm ready, right? Because I can't put. What's
do you have any traps that you can play from your hand?
I do.
Let's look and see. What are those?
We got this trap, federal investigation trap. Right.
Yeah. So I would play F. Hit F on your keyboard, flip it over, and then play it.
All right. Where's she going?
Right in the middle, right on top of the forehead of the monster. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gaslighting. Your Lying Eyes. Wow, that's a good one.
Do you have any damage on your champion?
Yeah, I do.
So you could actually play Your Lying Eyes. So what does it say? It says change PP. Refill your champion's PP by 1,000 and damage all opponent champions' PP by 700. That's perfect.
Ooh. So where do I put this one? Card.
That would go straight to jail. So your Lying Eyes goes to jail.
All right.
So you're gonna heal him for 1,000.
And I put 700 on mine.
Yep.
So it was 8. So it was 8. It evens it out, right?
Yeah. So right now, technically, you're beating me.
Okay. MIGA, baby. Yep, MIGA. Make illegals go away. That's my team. That's who I'm playing with. Libertarian leftover.
MIGA, please.
MIGA, please.
MIGA, please. Make illegals go away, people. Come on. Come on. Get your heads out of the gutter. All right. So this game is a riot, dude. All right, so I got SWAT. I'm all swatted up over here.
I tell you what, if I had Rep Crenshaw, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, because law enforcement can attack them.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything else I can do before I start taking action against the libertarians?
Yes. Actually, hey, hold on. What was that card you had? What was it? Whistleblower. What does whistleblower do? Go back to your hand.
Whistleblower is right here. Remove any single utility card from the selected limits.
Oh yeah, play that, and you can remove. You can remove the card attached to Jim Roganovich.
Hell yeah. All right. Now this goes right over here, right?
Yeah, into your jail.
So I could have been playing utility cards the entire time here.
Yeah. But like you said, you're a little slow, so we forgive you.
I love that. You got that right. So, all right, I'm picking it up now.
You're cooking with some grease now.
Yeah.
That actually hurts quite a bit for mine because that takes a significant damage down for my characters.
Oh my gosh. All right. So now I got this hero card. Can I play this?
No, you don't have any space to play.
Wait a second. No, I got no space to play it, right?
No.
What goes here again?
That's a capital card?
That's the capital, yeah.
Now the question is, what you could do is if you could activate a trap, you could make some room down there. So if you flip one of those puppies over and look at it,
all right.
What's that one?
I can't.
That's build the wall trap.
Okay, that's not helpful right now. What's that one?
This one's federal investigation trap.
So that works if someone attacks you.
All right.
So if you're being attacked, you can play federal investigation, just put him in jail.
Gotcha. All right. I think I'm good then. Ready to go.
It's time to start.
Miguel, no nice.
Real quick, something you might want to keep an eye on too is you have currently, you're sitting at 2 influence. And if you look at this ability for deplorables, Migadonians, you need 3 for it. And that's a monumental increase in damage. Since all front 4 of your cards are MIGA faction, you will increase your damage from 900 to 1900 using that ability.
Yeah. Man, if only you had more influence.
Plus your, I think you have body armor on that card too.
What you could do is you could attack an enemy card and if you get one of them off the field and get an influence, then you could spend it on its turn and then just boost up all your damage.
Yeah. So you don't have to have your champion attack last. He can, if he's got 1300 damage, you can come out of the gate and try to, however you want to organize your attack pattern is up to you.
Yeah. So what you could do is you could actually do 1500 damage if you have some morale. How much morale do you have?
4.
So what you could do is, can you take out anybody on his side for 1500?
I think just the outdoorsman for 14.
Yep.
But he's going to take 800 on that too.
But that's okay. You just healed yourself.
Also keep in mind he has federal investigation, so there's other ways he can get that card.
Interesting. There's a lot going on here, guys. A lot going on.
It's a strategy, man. So hey, Eric, can you play federal investigation during your turn, or do you have to wait?
No, you'd have to wait till you're being. That's why it's got the interrupt chains. If it had the lightning bolt, then you can play it at any time.
Yeah.
Stand up guy.
Yeah. So what I would, to be honest, if I were playing you, I would attack the outdoorsman with Trump, and let's see, spend 1 morale, and that'll get you up to 14, and that'll put him in jail. But you'll take some damage, but that's okay because you're going to get some influence, and you can spend that with your Migadonians, and you can start boosting up your damage for the rest of your cards.
You gotta take advice from the guy that's already out.
Yeah, exactly. All right. The way I learned is just getting burned. That's kind of like I build scar tissue that way. And so that's the way I learn. And so what I do might not make sense for you at home, but it makes sense for me because sometimes losing is winning. All right. I want to get rid of this guy right here. 19 hundo.
Dave Smith.
Yeah, Dave Smith with my 2
SWAT team guys.
Yeah. What's he 1900?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I add influence to here to
yeah.
bump it
So
up
so if you look at his ability on the SWAT team, look at the SWAT team ability. What does it say? So it's a concurrent, so you can spend 1 influence plus 400 attack to LEO class for 1 round.
Ooh.
So that's
read Dave Smith's.
What does Dave Smith say?
Passive ability prevents an opponent ability that uses that mentions class.
Oh, so that applies. So you actually can't
raw damage because
you just got to
there's
you got
class
to
in your ability. I can freeze it.
So that's not going to work.
Well, you could attack him directly. You just couldn't do your
special ability until you get him off the field. You can't use any ability that says class. So, for example, Migadonians, you're picking the right target because I would freeze your ability to use that because it says MIGA or class right in the description.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I want to get rid of them.
All right. Who are you attacking with?
We're going with both of my SWAT.
All right.
that'll get
which
you
1800.
so you may have to spend a morale.
Yep.
Spend
And we're going to spend a morale to get there.
Yep.
So now I'm down to 3 morale.
But you get 2 influence from that one because he's a hero.
I got 2 influence, or you did?
Yeah.
No, you did.
So 4 total.
Yep.
So now you're able to use, your ability. You can do whatever you need to.
So now you can do your Migadonian's ability.
That's pretty staunch.
Migadonian's ability. So attack 8, 11. Can I add to it?
Mm-hmm. Your morale, for sure.
Damn, I gotta get rid of this dude.
The outdoorsman guy sucks.
Yeah. So we're gonna do we're gonna attack here plus what's that, 11 plus 3 morale, right?
And get you up to 14.
Yep. Gets me up to 14. Twist those. And attack. No.
Did you eliminate a card? I need to move.
Did you get rid of the outdoorsman?
No, not yet. Okay. I didn't know what you're. So that's 800. Yeah, because the outdoorsman has a preemptive attack.
Did I read that wrong? 800 plus the 300, right?
Well, who are you talking about? Are you targeting with the deplorables?
Yeah, deplorables with the body armor.
Oh, so well, the body armor reduces the incoming damage.
Oh, my bad. So you're outdoor. What's that?
The deplorables, their attack power is 900.
Oh, sorry, my screen's slow. I thought it said 8.
But if you spent 3 influence, it would actually be 1900 because it's plus 1000.
I'll reset that because I think there was a little bit of a communication error.
Gotcha. All right.
So you have 3, 4, and nothing.
Oh, so influence is
the middle
these
one.
are 1,000?
Yeah, no. So influence is to use your ability, and the deplorables has that ability that says plus 1000 attack when all front spaces are in your swamp or MIGA. So since all of your front row are MIGA faction, if you spend 3 from this number, this attack now becomes 1900.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. So then you don't have to spend any morale or anything.
All right. 1. And we did that.
Another consideration as well is that Trump does 700 plus his pistol gives him 13, and you could spend 1.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry.
So it's kind of
what's the rule on what do you call that? Going back.
Maxis?
Yeah. What's the rule on that? What was this?
I'll give it to you. This is our first time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think that was
never win.
I think that was 3. So, all right. So, like you said, and he was at 7, and he's got 6, 12, right? 13. I'm bad at math. Plus a morale would eliminate your outdoorsman, right?
So we'll switch that to 2. You'll quarter turn Trump, and then outdoorsman's gone, and you'll get 1 influence from 3 to 4.
Gotcha. And so now I got left my deplorables.
And you still have Thomas.
Oh snap! Working with here.
And what's interesting is Miguel No Nice is a Leo card. And so if he attacks Justice Thomas, Justice Thomas will gain 4 influence. So I essentially can't attack Justice Thomas with Miguel No Nice without giving you a major benefit.
Wow. Miguel No Nice. Miguel No Nice. Interesting.
I think that's a caricature of Michael Malice.
So I can go after Jim Roganovich, right?
Well, I think I still have cards in the front row.
Oh, so as long as you have cards in the front row, you can't touch.
You can't directly attack. Yeah.
I got you.
You got to clean them out, and then you can directly attack as champion.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Puzzle pieces clicking together here. All right. I want to go. Yeah, I want to go. This guy. This guy for what? 900. 900 and can I use both these cards to attack the same person? So 1500.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to wipe it out, you can spend the 3 from there, get 19 plus the 6, and Paul's gone.
Oh, okay.
19, yeah, get rid of him. You get +2 influence.
I mean, technically, you could take either one out because you're getting 25.
Yeah,
you got 19 plus 6.
Yeah, I'll take him out.
Which one do you want out?
Paul.
Okay.
Senator Paul.
So now, what was that total? 24.
Yep, you got more than enough.
What's the math look like on my end? Because I'm retarded.
19 plus 6 gives you 25, but you had to spend the 3 morale to get there, so you turned that to 1.
Gotcha. All right, that makes sense.
I think that's it.
All right. Yep.
Oh, and you get +1 morale.
2, because Paul is a it's 2 influence, not morale.
Well, what I'm saying is he gets influence from taking him out.
Oh, yeah.
It's the end of his turn, and he's a full front row, so he gets +1 morale at the end.
Okay, so I added right there on your die. I went ahead and added your influence. You went from 1 to 3 because you took Paul out, and what he's saying is because you have a full front row, you get an additional morale.
Gotcha. All right.
You feel good when all your friends are around you.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah, so we've talked about this in the aspect of like what it would be like to have you ever seen like whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, any of these cards, they have these big tournaments. And what we were discussing is that, seeing people play the game, like if you have a stronger understanding of the rule set and you know the cards, you kind of understand their abilities, you're less likely to miss certain strategic benefits.
Right.
And so we were talking about having, a competition where you introduce a time factor, whether that's a 1 minute or a 2 minute. So that way you've got this to run through your phases as quickly as possible. Without mistakes.
This could be huge. Yeah, this be huge.
Yeah, man, it's a legit game.
I know it is legit. It is completely legit.
All right. Speaking of legit, this hand I got does not look legit. I'm going to go ahead and transfer what's left of my morale over to. Oh no, wait! I have 10 influence. I'm doing better than I thought I did. Forgive me. I'm going to transfer the influence from 10. I'm going to go to 5, and I'm going to transfer that over to CFC, giving me 7. Then I'm going to use Call to Arms, allowing me to go into my deck and search for an operative, promotion, or standard. Oh yeah, I got one. Perfect.
It'd be hilarious too if you had like a tournament, you had a commentator commentating on the tournament. Sure. How freaking hilarious would that be?
Yeah, they just
call it. Imagine the jokes layered on the jokes, like you say the table and they're reacting.
And he just used Fang Fang.
Yeah.
It sucked up half the pee-pee again.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and deploy this pistol. You can't stop it. Joe's got more than one gun. I'm sorry. Jim. All right. I'm going to play one card face down. I'm going to play these 3 cards for a total of 4 billion.
Graph Ian.
Graphene.
Free the code.
All right, there we go. That takes me from 7 to 3. So I'm back to front row. All right.
Dang, dude.
Logger.
Yeah, Logger's a stout card too. All right, I will start with. Let's go with Graphene. I'm going to use his ability. It's going to cost me 2 influence, knock me from 5 to 3, and I'm going to search my deck for 2 cards, 2 resource cards, and place them in my hand. That was easy. Perfect. All right. Eliminates his turn. Let's get rid of your... We got to get rid of some of this stuff. This is problematic. 1,600. All right. Well, good news is Jim Roganovich now has a gun again, so things are going to get spicy.
He's got a gun.
13 plus 4. So that gives me 17. And I'm going to go ahead and take out SWAT.
Damn.
For 17. There goes Jim Roganovich's turn.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use Miguel No Nice. Yeah, I'm going to use Miguel No Nice for 1,000. And I'll attack Deplorables.
Hey, Mark, don't forget about your trap, bro. That middle one. Why don't you flip that middle trap over?
This one?
No, not that one. Not that one. The other one. There you go. Federal investigation on Miguel No Nice. Discard 1 enemy. Select 1 enemy front row card and place it in jail. If the selected card is a hero card, you may take 1 hero card from your jail and play it to the swamp for $1 billion.
So you can play a trap at any time?
No, it has that chain icon when you zoom in, and that means it's an interruptible action.
So when someone's attacking you, you can play it. So that's what's going to happen now. Because he was a hero, if you want to spend $1 billion, so you have any money?
No.
Nope. So you can't do it. So what you're going to do is take that and put that in the jail. And that's it.
Oh, that does stink. Man, you're so close. So I went ahead and threw mine in jail already. So that defends you from any action from that card. That's great. But I'll go ahead and attack with Logger. And that's 1,200.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm sorry. It's 1,400. And I'll add my 2 morale, taking it to 0 to get me to my 1,600 to get rid of the other SWAT.
Nice.
That's the end of Logger. Last one I have is Outdoorsman. Since he's not a law enforcement, I'll go ahead and attack Justice Thomas for 12.
That's pretty good. So Thomas is 12 on him now.
And then I need to collect my 2 influence for taking out those 2. That ends my turn. Man. Miguel No Nice went to jail and there wasn't a single thing said about it.
Someone opened up a federal investigation. President Trump opened a federal investigation on the Libertarians and put Miguel No Nice in jail.
That's hilarious.
And nobody cared.
No one cared.
All right. So 4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you got 4.
All right.
And then play your resources.
So
You get 2 billion from angel investor, and then you can roll another one over if you want.
Another card.
You can roll a resource over from morale or influence to your
Oh,
seats
right.
if
I
you
got
need more
you.
money
To pit.
to
Yeah,
pay
I
for
gotta
stuff.
get one of these.
So you can roll over from 1, that'll get you to 3.
What is going on? There we go.
There you go. That'll be 2.
All right. And yep, you're getting out there too. You're getting in the game.
Oh,
Eric's so mad. He's like, oh no, you a absolutist.
yeah. It's like a walking arsenal. Like, have you read her ability yet?
Oh,
It's
that's a
wild.
good one.
She does plus 600 damage to a single front row ally card for 2 rounds. So can you imagine just tacking plus? It's like you've already got a
8.
gun, and now you get plus 600. You're getting 12 plus the baseline. It's brutal.
So, Mark, my recommendation to you is to use one of your utilities in your hand.
Yeah.
Use that one. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So we're gonna move that, and that takes what off the board?
His capital card.
Oh yeah.
It's rid of his gun range.
Nice.
This is
System
why I
collapse.
don't win.
Virtual reality.
Oh, that's a good one.
So
Search
now-
your deck for a capital card. I would do that.
Yeah,
Talk about switcherooski here.
So how do I search my deck though?
You're going to right click on it
Yeah.
and hit search. Shoot a bit further down, a little bit further down.
Yeah.
It
Click
looks
that,
like a
click that,
magnifying glass.
Yeah.
and you're going to scroll through. Oh, there's a Geodis in there.
Can I type in capital or no?
No, they're not categorized that way. You're going to have to look at them. Let's see. Let's scroll up. Let me see. Above mounted police. What was that one with the tank on it?
That is a morale card.
Oh, is it?
That's military parade. I think he doesn't have anymore. I think he just had the one.
Let's look. Scroll down.
Nope, he's got military installation.
They got monumental
Would be
erection.
slot number 29.
Oh, yeah, there you go. 29.
29.
Yeah, 29 is military installation.
I can
Reduces
put that
all opponents' front row cards attack by 300. Yep, take that
That's a
and then
cap-
put that in your. Yep,
That's a capital card right here.
yep, and flip that over, and then
All right, let me exit out.
I'm
and
going
then
to go ahead and shuffle. So if you just, I'll hover my cursor and I'll hit R, and it's going to reshuffle your deck.
Gotcha. So I put the capital card here.
yep, and that reduces incoming damage by 300.
Wow. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, it's really set you above me right now.
So now I discard this, right? 'Cause
Yep.
just use that. All right. I think I'm good, right?
That's a good hand. That is a good turn
Awesome.
right there so far.
Now,
1400.
now you can start doing some damage.
This is where my math skills are retarded.
Well, you
Math
got
Full
skills.
retard.
13.
We're gonna do +1 on this with. Can I do morale +1 on this?
Yep.
And we're gonna take out. So what that be? Yeah, we're gonna take out outdoorsman.
That 8 back on.
Now, what's that mean again? The 8.
Because outdoorman's passive ability is when they get attacked,
Right.
they
right.
preemptively attack.
Oh, okay. All right. And so we're gonna go for the logger. What is that, 16 or 18? I can't see it.
16.
16. All right. And we're gonna attack with the abolitionist.
What?
The absolutist.
Uh,
The abolitionist. This isn't the 1910s trying to get rid of booze.
Yeah, this is the MIGA deck. This isn't the leftist deck.
Oh my god, that's awesome. All right. All right. So what's this mean? Do I have a plus 600 or no?
You have to spend 3 to attach it to another card for 2 rounds.
Gotcha. So I only have 800,
Yep.
right? All right. So 800 and this one's 16, right? So we're going to use these 2 and a +1 on this. Can I?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you attack with these 2 in the middle, 2A absolutist and Representative Gates.
Yep.
+1 of your morale. Hold on, I think you flipped the wrong one. What's this number was before?
Yeah, 2. It was 2.
So it's
I take it from here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So with these 2, they'll do enough damage to take out Logger.
All right. And I already used.
Don't forget to add your influence for the cards that you've taken out.
What was that, 2?
Yeah, because you got the operative and the outdoorsman, so they're each worth 1.
Gotcha. So 4. So is there any time where it's more than 1 influence when you take out a card, or it just depends on the card?
If it's a hero, you get 2. And if it's a champion, you get 5. So when I took his Bernie Sanders out, I got 5.
Oh, damn.
That's why my influence was at the max.
Okay, roger that. What we got here? I'm gonna hit that one with this one right here.
I'm gonna use federal investigation. And
you have to have an error sound button. No.
You blocked my deplorables.
Yeah, I put them in jail.
Put them in jail with a federal investigation.
Yes.
Oh no!
If you know, you know.
Man. All right.
Gets them every time.
And that's all I got on my end, right?
You still have Thomas.
Oh, my bad. What's Thomas doing these days? 600?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. He's gonna put a Libertarian in jail.
Yeah, we're gonna go after Graphian for 6. And that's it.
All right.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. I'm gonna grab some tea.
This is really, I'm getting the losing end of the stick on this now. That's all right. So,
MIGA, baby. MIGA.
I get to draw 3. That's not helpful. I guess I'll go ahead and use my Royal Highness. This gives me 3 billion.
Oh, snap.
And then I'll use Appeal. And that'll give me 3 influence. So I'll be up to 6 billion and 8 influence. All right. Now I'm going to use which one of these gambits do I want? Civilian. You don't have any military. Oh, yeah, you do. Good. Justice Thomas is considered law enforcement. So having a tough time deciding what I want to do. Oh, well, I'll let it fly. I'm going to go ahead and use this utility card, Declining Standards, Chow Hall Ranger, minus 300 attack to enemy military class cards for 5 rounds.
That's epic.
And then I'm going to put this card turn counter on there, so that way we know how many turns. So it's at 5 right now. I will flip and deploy both of these, costing me 2 apiece. So go from 6 to 2. And that will be the end of my deployment phase. I'll go ahead and attack. God, my cards got real weak all of a sudden. 6 each. 7. Okay, 14. All right. I'll use all 3 of my front row cards and I'll go after. Sorry, I'll use. Dang it, this is tough. You got me in a corner. Okay, I'll use Jim Roganovich and Graphian, and that will give me more than enough to take out the 2A absolutist. So I'll get 1 influence from her, knocking me up to 9. And then I've got 1,400 from these two. And what's the number on you? Oh, 12? 12 and 14 gives me 26. So Justice Thomas is gone as well. That's all the attacking I can do.
Right.
That was a lot of work. Whew.
Damn.
And I get the 2 influence that caps me there. So I got 10 influence on the board now.
Snap. I got some fundage.
So it feels a lot like it's like a yo-yo. You know, you really got to be each round kind of putting your best foot forward because it doesn't take much. I feel like if you make a misstep, if it's big enough, you can get your whole front board wiped out.
So I just spent that.
Yep.
Brought me to 5. I'm going to spend that. It's going to bring me to 7. We've got Godus over here. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Big card. We're going to get him in the game.
Yep. And he'll be on your champion. So you get your health and all that stuff you get recovered.
So now does he go underneath?
Geodis. He goes on top. It's like a promotion. It's like a Pokemon where they can evolve. It's like you can go. He's like the Charizard of the game.
How do you pronounce that? Geotis?
Geodis.
It stands for God Emperor of the United States.
Oh dear. For all those idols, those people idol out there.
Did you see they did the like giant statue? Was it over in Europe, Cameron?
It was
Italy. I thought it was Italy or Spain. Yeah.
And they had one of these. That's where we got the idea from. It was from that giant statue.
Hilarious. Like the giant suit of armor from like Warhammer, and it's like Trump walking around in this giant suit of armor.
Did I subtract on that? No, I didn't. What was it? 2 billion.
2 billion.
So 5.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna throw her.
Look how big his PP is.
How big is his PP?
6,500.
6,500 on the PP. Damn.
You want to tell about the other tower we were talking about putting in the game that we didn't put in there?
Political power, people. Come on. Guys are just...
So we actually had a bigger, blacker tower that we were going to put on the promoted champions. We just didn't do it.
That's funny. All right. Yeah, we're gonna get her in there too. We're gonna bring that down 4. And then what's this? What do we got here?
Military parade.
Morale card.
+3 morale.
Heck yeah, I'm playing that. All right, here we go. Now I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, we have one rule in the game that we've yet to encounter, but it's there. If someone is moving so fast that they end up spending all their money, all their influence, and all their morale, and they go to 0 in all resources, we have a status effect in the game that happens to the champion. And if that occurs where all the resources gone, they have obscurity where none of their followers, none of the people in the front row, they all deactivate because you have 0 resource.
Oh, wow.
And then the other one is vulnerability. And all damage that they take until they correct the resource is ×2.
Oh, wow.
So if you get to the point where you're ever out of resource, you're sort of screwed.
Gotcha. That makes sense. All right. I'm on the attack phase. And we got 700. We got 800. Oh, man.
You got 1,000 plus whatever he's packing.
1,600 total for Trump.
Jeez.
So yeah, we're gonna take what is it, 16, and we're gonna go
John Stossel.
Jeez, John, you got 2 of Johnny's? Yeah.
You always have to back up Johnny in your pocket.
Yeah, we're gonna get Johnny. We're gonna go for Johnny. And what's that take off of this one?
You'd need 800 to cap it off to get him off the board.
All right. So
these two would be it.
Yep. All right. Gone. Johnny's gone. And then we're gonna hit Johnny one more time with 700.
Oh, I forgot. Dang it. I could have used that against Trump because you changed class. He's now military class. I could have reduced 3.
Declining standards.
Declining standards.
Chow Ranger. That card's so funny.
Right.
So that takes you put the remainder of Rep Gates 700 on Stossel? Okay.
Yeah, on Johnny Boy.
Okay. Dag nugget. Dag nabbit.
Damn it, Bobby.
And that's all I got from my end.
All right. Dude, if I do this again, I'm gonna lose my mind. I keep thinking I'm hovering over the dice and I'm hovering over the card. All right, 700. There we go. All right. My turn. I'll draw 3. Okay.
Does it feel like it plays different between 3 people and 2 people?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
2. All right. There we go.
We need to get you back in the game, man. How do we get you back in the game? You're just done.
I'm done. I'm in jail.
Your liberal ass is done.
2 billion there gives me 4.
I mean, it makes sense, though, right? You were the first one done.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense.
His star, it burned bright, but it was out pretty quick.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Unicorn.
All right, so I went ahead and deployed those for 3. I got my Asian wife and some young boy.
Uh-oh.
Asian wife and some young guy.
Yeah. my wife told my wife's family told me in Spanish, spelled like this guy is way, and it's a offensive word, so it was like an accidental thing that ended up being hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He has a Hispanic wife. You should tell about the time you dressed. Did one year you dress up as like Border Patrol and you had your kids dress up as illegals and like chase them around or something?
That never happened.
I thought you said you did that.
Never happened.
All right. So I'm going to start off with using the ability for 3 influence over here. So that'll knock me down to 7. That adds plus 100 to all of their attacks. And it's concurrent, so I can attack as well. So that's 1,200 for her. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see how much health does she have? She's got 15. All right. So 8 and 7. That should give me plenty. 15, 8 and 7. I'll attack with Stossel and Graphian to get rid of her. Gives me 1 influence. And then I'll go. How much does Rep Gates have? I bet it's insane. Yeah, 2,800, of course.
2,800.
So 1,200 from that one and 1,000 from that gives me 22. Bejeebus, I'm not doing that. Let's take 800 plus 6. 14.
You don't have a federal investigation just lying around somewhere?
14 and 22, is that right? Yeah, 14 and 12 gives me what, 26? But Jesus, he's got too much health. It's like a giant meat shield.
The forehead.
So 26. I'm just
got a giant forehead.
All the Joe Rogan's, Jim Roganovич's rounds are just bouncing off that giant cranium.
Yeah, it's the forehead, bro.
All right. So I used all 3 of mine to get him off the field.
Damn.
Shit.
Ugh.
All right.
Well, I get 2 influence for that, so I'm capped back out, but that ends my turn. I can't do anything else.
Oh.
But that's all right. He's getting a little light in the front row. If I can, oh, damn it.
So we just got 3 bill We're getting this guy out. We're getting the police out there.
Hey, I get $2 billion for that.
Do you?
Yeah, my passive from my cannabis shop owner is if High and Mighty or Royal Highness are played while this card is in the swamp, collect an additional $2 billion.
Oh, I didn't even think about that coming from another player. That's cool.
Here comes Bill. Slick Willie. Draw 2. Ballot dump. Oh, snap. What's this all about?
Prevent the deployment of an operative or hero. That's a trap. So, so essentially what happens is if somebody attempts to play someone to the front row, you can stop it.
Gotcha. Morale again.
Monumental erection, +5 morale.
Damn.
Hey, Cameron.
Yes.
Hey, here in a minute, you want to take over my seat? I have to run and get some work done.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
Shouldn't be. Let me see. How can I switch teams?
Mounted police. Damn, I got mounted police again. I got 3 mounted police. Come on. That's insane. All right. Think we're good.
There. How's that, Cameron?
Oh, did you change me over to your team?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, Mark. Now you're fighting me.
All right.
I had to tag out. I apologize.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. You got anything before you jump off? You got anything for the audience? Some words for the audience that I can clip and push out there?
Sure. I mean, first of all, thank you for sitting down with us and going through the game. You know, this is a product of passion. So, you know, we were watching everything that's going on in the news and just decided we weren't going to just be frustrated by it. We thought we'd mock it and do something that would be a way to enjoy the crazy that's going on in the world. But yeah, we just, our opinion is that we shouldn't take ourselves too seriously, you know, try to make light of these things, and playing a game with other people gives you an opportunity to mock and ridicule and kind of, like Cameron was saying, dissociate yourself from your emotions and the things that you tie to your belief system. Just, you know, not take yourself too seriously. So this is something that he and I enjoyed very much. It's been a lot of fun playing it. Every time I play it, there's something new, there's something funny. And it's like you've seen, it can be a little bit challenging too with the strategy and the directions that you can go. It's kind of limitless. So thank you very much for having me on, by the way.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate it, Eric. It's quite the game you've created, and thanks for coming on, man. And we'll have to jump back on and play another game with you when you got some more time. This has been outstanding. Thanks, brother. Perfect.
Thank you so much. And if anyone's looking to get it, we have it online available. It's Steam for free. You can get the module. It's $19.99 for the tabletop simulator, but then once you're in there, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of tabletop games that are completely free. Or you can buy it at shop.falcontradingcards.com and all of our product lines there. Awesome. Well, appreciate it, brother. Take care. God bless. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, man. We got to finish this game out or what?
Let's finish it.
I'd say 30 more minutes. I think we got some solid gameplay action and hilarious takes on this, but I think is it my turn? Is that correct? I think so, right?
I think it's your turn.
All right. So damn, that's some attack power on the mounted police here. We're coming in hot. We got 3 mounted police. 3,000 total. Can I add to the mounted police with morale?
Yeah.
I'm going to add all my morale to the mounted police. We're going to give the morale to the mounted police. What
Okay.
just happened? Oh my God.
Oh. I just swapped over to who was hosting because Eric hopped out. Hold on one second.
Gotcha.
Did it kick you out of the game?
Yeah, hold on. I think it.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
we're
you're
good.
reconnected.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I can add So how do I do this? How do I track the addition of morale to these?
What do you mean? So like,
If
how
I
much
got
morale do you
9
have?
morale, I'm going to use all 9. Is that 9,000? 900. 900, right?
It's 900.
Okay. So I'm going to take it, add it to this one. We'll make it 1900. We're going to take out We're going to take out 1900. We're going to take out this guy right here, Graphian.
Graphian. Okay,
Yep.
so 19 from that. So we're going to move this dice off of here and put him in jail. And I think you get 2 influence for him because he is a hero. Yep, you're going to get 2 for him.
All right. 6 influence. All right. What do we got left?
You could still
What was he total?
have you done with Trump yet?
No. So he was 25. So I just used 19. So what do we got left on this one? 19. Oh
so
God,
you still got 1,000 and another 1,000.
But no, I only have 19 here. So I only have.
So you had to. So if you did 19 here, then you would have had to spend another mounted police, and that would have taken out Graphian. So you
Gotcha. So we're good. All right.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go for family pants.
Oh, Asian wife and some young guy.
Yeah.
So for 1,600.
So well, there.
You could probably hit her with Trump, and Trump would just take her up with a single.
Oh
hit.
yeah. We'll hit her with Trump. Trump will take her.
Okay.
And then we got the mounted police left.
Then
And we're gonna do some damage on John. 1,000 off John.
So that'll get me up to 17.
And that's my turn. That is my turn.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna drop to 5. 3, 0. Okay, that's 10 on influence. There's that. Okay. I'm gonna do trad wife. That'll give me +2 morale.
Snap. Trad wife. Morale. Word. The feminist movement has overpromised and underdelivered. Take a stand for the life you want, not the life someone else wants for you. Resource +2.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. How much morale do you got? None? Okay. I'm going to do a virtual reality. And I'm going to search my deck for a capital card. I may be out. Oh, I got one. All right, I got a dispensary. Very libertarian. Once per turn, select one card to recover 200 political power during deployment. Place one enemy front row card to sleep. That player must roll a 18 or higher on a d20 to remove sleep. Okay. Still my headphones? Okay. All right, can you still hear me, Mark?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So let's do that. And I think I'm ready to go ahead and attack. Let's get some of these guys. 15, 15, 15.
You coming from my mounted police?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. So 7. What's this one too? 6. Okay. 15. All right, I'm going to go ahead and attack this mounted police right here for, and I'm going to spend 1 morale, so I'm going to go down to 1. So if I attack with John Stossel and with my cannabis shop owner, that'll get me up to 1,500. If I spend 1 morale, and I'm going to take this mounted police and put it in jail. Then
Which,
I should.
This one right here. Gonzo.
Yeah, just one of them.
Gonzo.
Yeah. So give me up to 2 there. And then I still got Jim Roganovich, and he's going to attack for 13. And I'm going to spend 2 morale. And I'm going to take the second one out for 1,500. And I should get another one. Because I'm at max, I can roll it over. I'm just going to roll over 1 into here. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Predation. Is this a trap position?
So no, that's not a trap position.
Gotcha.
If your back row is full, you either have to move something out of your back row. You can discard something out of your back row.
Corporate
spend it.
welfare. Here you go. Corporate welfare. Crony capitalism. Insulate yourself from losing capital by socializing loss. Privatizing gains. Don't you know we are too big to fail? Bam. Just got 2 bill off that. All right. And what was this one? Oh, Tradwife. Word. Resource. Tradwife. Resource. Which one's resource again? Oh, is it me?
It's I think it's morale.
Oh.
It's a morale booster. So it's gonna be the one closest to your champion.
All right, so we're gonna go 2. Body armor. Where can I apply body armor? When it comes to life or death, don't buy the cheap Chinese knockoff. Level 2 body armor.
You could put that on your mounted police.
Heck yeah. Mounted police, get some body armor.
You may have to move the mounted police first and then place it underneath it. Yeah.
All right. There we go. And Hodge twins coming out. Coming out. And we're down to 4. All right. That's crap. Now we'll go on to the attack. And we're going to go.
So John Stossel has how
What's
much?
He got left?
He's at 1,700 damage out of 24. So that's going to be, he's got 700 left.
Bam. We're going to hit him with the twins.
All right.
He's out of here.
And I think he's a hero. Yep. So you're going to get 2 influence for putting him in jail.
All right.
Well, now let's see if you can take care of this cannabis shop owner.
Yeah. Is that 800 or 900? My screen's messed up. That's 900, right? Or sorry, 1,600. All right. Yeah. 1,600 PP?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to hit him with mounted police for 1,000.
Okay.
And with a Godus attack.
Now, hold on. If you think about it, how much can you do with a Geodis?
Ooh, 1,000.
Just 1,000? Okay.
Yeah. What's he at? Yeah. Oh, so wait, can I add influence or
you can do some morale. Now the question is, what is his ability? Bigly. Oh. So how much influence do you have?
I've got 6.
So you could do this. You could do great again, and it says completely destroys the PP of a single target non-champion cards. You could spend 3 influence, and just because you're Geodis, you can put the cannabis shop owner in jail.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So I
He's going to
spent
go to jail. 3.
3. Yep.
And now you can use your amount
To
of police to directly attack
Heck yeah, dude.
Jim Roganovich, and I would spend all your morale too. Just
Heck yeah. We're going to finish him off. Oh, no. He's
it won't.
too high.
Yeah, it'll be 1,200 to hit him.
Yep, 1,200.
Okay,
So I'll spend all my morale, right?
Yep. So now he's down to 3,800. So there's no one protecting him, and that should be the end of your turn.
Could I have converted this to morale?
Did you have 10? You could only do it if you had it maxed out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I only have 7.
Okay.
All right. That's
all righty.
We'll do what do you think? One more round to go, and then
yeah, I think we do one more. We could do one more rotation and call it a day.
Yep.
But I think this is about pretty much a game. I think you're probably going to beat me. So let me draw 2. I'm going to go ahead and play High and Mighty. Okay, so that's going to get me.
High and Mighty. The Haitian oregano, despite the propaganda, does not cause reefer madness. Decriminalize the devil's lettuce and reap the economic boom.
All right. You don't have any morale. Jeez. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Can't do that one. Man, I'm in trouble. All right, I'm just going to attack.
All right.
For 13, I think.
Damn, you got nothing, huh?
Wow. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and attack. You know what? Here's what I can do. I have maxed out influence, so I'm going to roll my influence over. This is going to be 1, and my morale is now going to be 10. And I'm going to spend all of my morale. So that's going to bump my attack up to 6 and 7 is 13, so 2,600, or sorry, 2,300.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and attack Hodgepodge Twins for 2,300 and put him in jail, but I'm going to take backlash. So I get attacked but for 7, so that's going to get me up to 19. But I get 2 influence, and that's the end of my turn. That's your turn.
So you took out the twins.
Took out the twins, but I took some damage, and I'm still left open. So you may be able to take me out this round. We'll see.
Oh, 4 cards. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got. Trap card. Just race hoax.
That would be perfect for the Hodgepodge Twins. They're hero cards, right?
Just way. A group of masked men attacks a gay black man in the city of Chicago at 2 a.m. in the freezing winter while walking back from getting a sandwich. And the 2 men yelled, "This is MIGA country." So the effect, replay hero, select 1 hero card from your discard pile and play it to your swamp at no cost.
So play that, and you can put Hodgepodge back up the front row for no cost.
So, all right. So I put them.
Just put them in the front row. Yep. And then put that in the discard.
Race hoax. Bam.
So useful.
Transurrection. Oh, snap. A utility card. Social contagion. I'm having trouble reading this. I got to get real close. Demons, pedophiles, and groomers descend on the Capitol building. They're insufferable. Oh my God, I can't read that. I can't read it. You'll have to read it for me. I can't read it.
Its insatiable thirst for innocence cannot be quenched. Hordes of these demons descend on you, overwhelming your force and reducing morale. Destroy morale. Removes all of one opponent's morale It increases all Alphabet Mafia operative attack plus 300 for 3 rounds. So since you don't have Alphabet Mafia, you'll completely destroy my morale.
All right. So I play that.
Yeah.
Your morale's gone.
Okay.
Your morale is gone, sir, because of the transurrection. Benjamin Cartwright. Healing Hands. Oh, he's going in the game. Healing Hands. 3, Bill. All right. And I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. All right. All right. So now we're going to attack. We're just going to go ham on Jim.
So you got to do, if you do 3,100 damage, game's over. Can you do 3,100 damage?
That's 1,300. That's 2,300. Yep.
Did you do it?
3,300. Bam.
You win.
MIGA for the win. MIGA has won the game. Swamp Monsters. Make illegals go away.
Is it my turn now?
My son is yelling, is it his turn now? He's ready to play. 5 years old, ready to go in and defeat the swamp. This has been awesome, dude. Let's go ahead and close this out. Any final words for the audience? What do they need to know? Your inspiration for this game, the future, what you see, and have at it, sir.
I would just say our idea behind this is that politics is downstream from culture. You can't change politics if you don't make culture. This was our attempt at trying to do some culture. So,
well, it's pretty awesome, man. I appreciate you coming on. Thanks a lot. And God bless. We'll have to do it again, but really appreciate it. My 5-year-old, we're gonna play right now, dude. Yeah, we're gonna play right now. All right, appreciate you coming on, brother. We'll see you on the next episode, folks. Cameron Smith, Swamp Monsters, Eric, Swamp Monsters. Check them out. The link below